purchase any tray which is available in your area. And then customized trays should have minimum holding capacity of 100. This 100 is not just a number based on our requirement. This is based on the field size which is given from the Tifan OC side. So if you see like the 25 meter of run which is provided during the final event, that run when you are doing in the field, then there is proper spacing which need to be maintained between plant to plant. And then this location may vary based on the plant to plant distance for 25-meter run length. So these 100 are at least required so that there will be no manual intervention when it run for this meter of length which is shown in this image for the rule book. So the customized tray, as I mentioned, it should be minimum 100 cavities. And then the sizes of the cup as well as the depth of that cup should be as per the rule book which is mentioned. And why this is important? This is important because we will give some standard tray which is mentioned here, this 104 cavity tray which will have this diameter and then this depth. So the same need to be there in the customized tray, so that when we will provide you this tray, you can directly like transfer these saplings into the customized tray which you have. And yes, minimum two customized tray you should have when it, at the time of final event, and also in maybe in POC and other rounds when validation will be required through milestones. Okay, so I think Nishikant, is it clear? Or like if you have any other query, I'm here, we can discuss.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I am Bhavesh from Team SGGS. Sir,
Yeah, yes,
I,
Bhavish.
I I have doubt regarding attachment system is about Cat 1 and Cat 2. I have rough idea about it, but can you just clarify it what it means?
Okay, so uh, cat 1 and cat 2, if I say just in simple, but it is category 1 and category 2, which is defined for a specific category of tractors. Okay, so our implement, if you see, it is tractor pole implement. And then tractor have different horsepowers. It may be 30 horsepower, 40 horsepower, 50, and then more than that. So in Indian condition, the tractors which we generally use, they are between 35 to 60 or 35 to 50 horsepower of range. Okay. And that same we have mentioned in the rule book, and which will be provided at the time of final event for the evaluation. So this cat 1 and cat 2, if I specifically talk about the linkage, where the 3-point hitching or the attachment of the equipment with the tractor will be done. So that is the requirement dimension, and it basically talks about. I will just share again my screen again. Okay. Yeah. So just Abhish, you can confirm if my screen is visible. Okay.
Yes, sir. Visible.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. I'm sharing that specific cat 1 and cat 2 so that everyone can also understand what is our requirement. So I'm just taking this snap.
Sir, hello sir.
Yes.
I'm team of Trojan team Trojan captain. Sir, uh, 98 plants are required. Yeah,
Till last year, we required 98 plant, but from this year, it is 104. Minimum number is 100, and then the standard tray which will be provided will be 104 sapling tray. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I think I will continue with Bhavish's question, and then maybe on the tray side, I will just put some light what we changed from last year and why we have changed. That is also something which we can share. So if you see like tractor and then tractor hitching equipment, we have like top linkage in the tractor. and then left and right linkage which is provided on the tractor. Okay, in that we have some specific height which will be there from the lower attaching point to the top point which is provided on the tractor. Yeah, and then we have some distance between these two locations. Along with that, we have some cleavage size, which is the gap between these two location where the pin will be mounted. So this is critical. This is critical, and then there at the same location we will also have this kind of mounting location, and this will have the cleavage height. So cat one is cat two is basically the dimensions which are required for your hitching point. If this is your frame in a square pattern, okay, and that will have some kind of attachment structure provided, okay, like this. So the distance between these 2 points, the height of this point along with the required diameter of the pin size which will go and attach with the tractor, so that is mentioned here. And why we say cat 1 and cat 2 compatible? Because it is necessary when we are attaching to tractor, we are not sure which tractor we will be provided with, and as per the Indian condition any tractor can be provided for tractor driven attachments. So for that we need to be compatible with cat 1 and cat 2, so you need to provide these attachment on your frame as per the mentioned dimension. And if you want to understand practicality of this, you can refer any agricultural equipment which is attached to the tractor and measure that actual dimension. That will also help you to understand what is your compatibility criteria for attachment. Because many times what we have seen when we are providing an attachment to a tractor and we have not tested it, and in the end when we do field testing or any milestone update, then we came to know like our overall frame is like facing challenge in getting attached to a tractor. That's why we have these specific guidelines. Your implements should be Cat 1 and Cat 2 compatible. And what value you need to refer, you can refer this. And for reference, you can refer any agricultural equipment which is attached with a tractor with 35 to 50 horsepower of range. So tractor have this adjustment provided. Based on that, you can design Cat 1 and Cat 2 compatible frame. So maybe I'm sharing one picture. Mayuri just shared with me. So this is like the picture which shows like what exactly the cat 1 and cat 2 means. This is an rotavator equipment which is attached to a tractor where we have this top linkage along with the left and right attachment which may help in lifting the equipment, along with the adjustment for the ground. When it is properly placed, you need to maintain the slope with respect to ground. So this implement, if you see, we have the upper link, lower link, and then different points are there in upper link and lower link along with the uh, mast height and then lower hitch point distance. So these all dimensions are critical when you are designing your implement or frame. So if you see, this is the tractor attachment where we have the top, left and right attaching point, and this have some specific dimension and distance which are mentioned in the rule book. Same parameters you need to consider while you are designing your 3-point hitches, and the parameters should be compatible for both cat 1 and cat 2. So this is specific about like what is our category 1 and category 2 requirement as per the rule book, and also as per the practical case, which is like directly attaching it to a tractor, and then it should not face any challenge. I think Bhavish, you got it, or
Yes, sir. Get it. Yes.
yeah,
Thank you,
yes,
sir.
no problem.
Also, team, once we have the physical session on the uh, next Saturday, and we will have the tractor and implement over there for your reference, and we will see physically how to attach and what is the difference there physically. So I encourage all the teams to not all. It is not compulsory to have the all the team members to attend physically the meeting. The work where, but how many team members can participate? We encourage to come over the for physical session on next Saturday here in Pune.
That will directly help you to understand the cat 1 and cat 2. But Bhavish, this is good question, huh? Because many times we design the implement, and if we are not understanding what is the requirement for the frame and then attaching system, that may a challenge, because tester like tractor is a prime mover, and the attachment is very important. So the question is really good. And like Mayuri mentioned, we have that physical session where tractor and implement we are planning to have, and that directly you can refer and understand how that cat 1 and cat 2 is important, and then you can think for your design.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, so thank you for that question. Then coming to next question. I think the question which is regarding the tray for 98 cavity. So till last year we have that 98 cavity tray, but considering the challenges in securing that tray, and then it is rarely available at some locations. So we tried to have some universal tray which is available at every location, as well as some online platforms like Amazon and then some other websites. So we considered 104 cavity tray, so everyone can like directly place order, and then they can use it for their testing purpose, maybe for the baking and then some other subsystems. So that is intent behind that.
There is one question during the turning point, tractor driver can stop the PTO or not? Yes, he can be able to stop the PTO. So as a team, your captain or any responsible team member need to tell your tractor operator, driver in advance to stop the PTO first, and then the engine stop the tractor afterwards. So this is the will be in the guideline also, but for your calculation, you can consider during the turning point or anywhere in between. With proper instruction, he can be able to stop the PTO in advance. Okay.
Yes, and specific to the PTO, like last week when we have the session, we have discussion about like how we are going to transfer power from tractor, and then we have different outputs that is from PTO and then from ground wheel. So the question which you asked here, like the turning point as well as some other location where you need to stop. So your final proto, which is developed, you need to provide some standard operating procedure where you will mention while taking a turn, first stop the PTO and then take a turn, so that the operator will know, because the operator will be from the OC side, and there must be some standard guideline for the specific equipment which is designed. So you can consider, yes, tractor have the lever which can control the PTO, and that PTO operation can be stopped, but yes, the guideline should be there so that the operator will be aware when like they need to stop the operation for the PTO, and then there will be no there will not be any safety challenge or any other performance challenge during the operation.
Daneshwar asked that when we will get the PPT format or template for phase one presentation. So we are upload that in the next week. Also during the physical session, we will have the detailed overview that what we need to fill under the template. So this will be the tentative template we will upload in the next week, but there can be the change up to the final stage. So this will be your for reference, what you need to prepare. But if we update that, we will also have the communication that before the phase one that it is updated and refer the latest one.
Yeah. And for the guidelines, like what you need to do for the qualifying round, rule book has like separate sections, which is for phase one evaluation. And in that, there is like qualifying round, which you can refer, and then the different aspects which are required for judging, and then different parameters which you need to consider for the template. You can refer that and start working as per these guidelines in the rule book.
So all are asking for the exact address for the physical session. Yes, communication team will all send all the details to you today with the survey. So just wait for up to the evening.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, why it is specifically one row transplanted?
One row specifically. So we discussed this like when we kicked off, and then in other meetings when we have like rule books discussion from Tifan 25 to 26 change. But yes, we have changed this considering the time which student have to develop the full proto from the design completion of the design, and then they have to develop full proto.
So fabrication time, you will get the most of the time utilized, and we have seen also synchronization issues, and we expect this year to have the one row that is properly compatible, and they can perform better. And also for the from the cost point of view of our students address. So for this we have changed for the two row to the one.
Thank you, ma'am.
Any more questions?
Sir, I have a doubt about marking scheme.
Okay. So what is your doubt?
1 minute, sir.
Okay.
Sir, total evaluation in rulebook is 1100, but actually in marking table there is total mark 1000.
Yes, so that is one update which will come in the upcoming rule book. Okay. So we are working on the next version of the rule book where some changes, maybe it will be from PTO side, what will
Okay,
be
sir.
the specific guideline, and then on the scoring criteria that we will update, and then next version you can see on the
Yes,
SA
yes,
website.
yeah.
Yeah, we will update
Yes,
you. For
yes,
that
sir.
we are. Yeah. Thank you, Avish. Okay. So Pooja, you want to share something?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So
So I think Nihal and Mayuri already mentioned like there is this physical workshop plan next Saturday. So the communication team will share an survey by today end of the day. So you have to fill that survey like by this Friday end of the day only, because we need a count of the student. So there will not be any like no further changes will be entertained after the Friday. So you have to fill that survey by Friday only. So I mostly by today end of the day will float that survey. You need the detail, all the details like the how many students are going to participate in that. It's not mandatory to attend the session by complete team. Only two, three students from each team can attend that survey. And the location for this session is in Pune. Yeah. Thank you, Nihal.
thank you, Pooja.
Sir, I have one doubt.
Okay.
In the rule book, in the trolley section, it is mentioned to make the separate trolley for the implement. But if the implement have four wheels, so that it can move freely during the main event, so is there any need to make a separate trolley for implement?
No, then it is not required. Like the purpose of trolley is your implement should easily like move from one place to other, and if it is there, like four wheels are there on the implement only, then it is not required.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, and then that specific you can mention in the like innovation point, or maybe then judges are there na, you can mention that point for the movement purpose you have inbuilt four wheels.
Okay, sir.
Question.
Why are we having the questions about two rose transplanter? So if you have any questions about this year theme, about the efficiency, uh, any how we are going to evaluate in the field, you can ask.
Yeah, so maybe last year details we don't have at this time, like what is the number of plants planted and what is the maximum efficiency. But the common problems which are there in the field is like the synchronization, which we mentioned why we have changed. Synchronization is like when we are picking the plant and then through conveying system, there need to be some movement calculation. If it is not on time, then it will cause a challenge for further digging and dropping operation. So that is one issue which affects the efficiency of the overall system. And then the depth of the root of the plant, because if depth is not proper, then like plant may not get proper placement into the soil. So that is like something which may affect the efficiency. But yes, for specific like how many number of plants are planted, we don't have specific data now with us. Okay. Uh, Team, feel free to ask any questions. Um, like you got the communication for the physical session also. So just try to fill the survey what, uh, which I mentioned. And regarding technical, any admin support, WhatsApp group is already there. But yes, if you need any other support, we can connect here or maybe other bi-weekly sessions we will plan. So from next time, we will request just try to have some free questions, like it may be from some technical side or maybe admin side. That questions we can directly discuss here and you can directly get support instantly.
So anyone have also facing any issues from mentor side, or if they have not connected or not, you are not connected, or if they have not connected yet, so let us know so we can help you in that case.
Team like joined, uh, each team have their mentors or like have they connected?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Also let us know if you need any additional support and you need anything from us through this meeting, so we can support you on that side. If any we are arranging the technical sessions every week, but if you need any help in specific any topic that you are not able to understand, we can, you want to have on specific topic a session, or we want to include that topic in any session, you can also let us know.
Ma'am,
Yes,
what is expected simulation? Means
expected.
on MATLAB or Altair?
No, any software you can use. There is no
Oh,
restriction to use any software.
okay, and ma'am, for designing also we can use any software.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And ma'am, simulation is required of whole uh, machine, right?
So what you think?
I
For
mean, I think
the
a
loads
particular
of come
part
on what
or
loads will come on frame, right?
yes.
Yeah. So from the implement side, you can do the simulation, like synchronizations, mechanisms, so how are they performing. And from the structural side, you need to do simulation on the frame.
Yes, 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 ma'am.
Sudhir, question compulsory to use a seedling planter or use funnel? Like, can you elaborate, Sudhir, the question? Hello, Sudhir, or maybe any other team member from Sudhir's team.
कौन सी section में mentioned है?
Vedant, can you mention the section of the rule book which you referred? Maybe it will help us to elaborate regarding the battery OEM. Okay.
Fine.
Okay. Yes, we got it. That is in electrical system. So the point here is like when you are using battery for your automation or any other purpose for the moment, that battery you can directly use from the OEM that is readily available in market, and that system should not be self-developed because of the safety concern. If you are developing that battery and other anode cathode, that may cause a challenge. So it is recommended from the rule book that the batteries should be OEM one, and for that you need to have proper bills which you need to attach for the costing purpose. So that is considering the safety requirement. Vedant, is it clear? Uh, Regarding Teacher's question, that is on trolley. So function of trolley is for the movement of the machine when tractor is not there. So if any other provision is provided in the machine for the easy movement, that will not affect the evaluation. But if your machine is like not able to have that proper movement, and then it will affect the evaluation. It will be in a specific innovation and then design side. Yes, so yes, when tractor is turning, PTO will stop, but you need to provide that specific instructions to the operator. Okay, so that guidelines or standard operation procedure you need to provide before like the implement is running in the field. So that when they will take turn, they will first stop the P2 and then they will stop the tractor or take a moment. Actually, usual last time there is some technical glitch where we faced challenge in recording. It got split into two meetings separately, and one got recorded and other is not recorded. So what we will do, we have that presentation which we presented last time. So we will just share the technical details with the team directly in the group. That okay? Yeah. So Ujjwal, we will share that presentation which have the technical details regarding the agronomy. The session is specific to agronomy practices, and then what kind of transplanting operation we are using currently in India along with different methods. And then we have a specific section for like cat 1, cat 2, and then different kind of hitching points, that is cat 1 and cat 2, and the PTO power requirement that is shared in that session. So we will share the PPT with you, and then if you have any questions, you can connect to mentor or you can connect back to us. Is it okay, Ujjwal? Yeah. Thank you. So
So agenda communication team will share you today, but I will just give the overview. So first in the morning, so we will go through the overall session, all the technical points that we need to consider. Also, we will go into the detail about the different types of planting systems, digging system, then all the technical specification calculations you need to do. If you have any questions, you can bring that. So, and also we will give you the walk around the tractor and implement how it is get connected, what is difference between Cat 1 and Cat 2. So we will show you over there. Also, we will go through the embedded side. So what during the design, what you need to consider from the embedded side. So basic, very basic. So if anyone is not available from the electronic side, so they at least know the basic to start from thinking about the automation or anything from the embedded side. So we will cover that. And also, in this will be the first half, and also in second half, we will divide you into the your team groups, and we will ask you to present whatever work you have done till today to the specific a person, not including all the students. So we can guide you over there, and we will expect you once you go out of the session, you will have the overall idea of what you are going to do next. So after the physical session, at least you can start on the modeling because you will have only 1 month remaining. So once you come to the physical session, we expect you can go with the final idea and what you are going to do ahead for your modeling and for your final round. And so we ask all the students and recommended to bring up as many ideas and brainstorm as many ideas before coming to the physical session. So we can solve your doubts and we can give recommendation what are the advantages and disadvantages of those ideas, and you can be able to finalize those ideas based on that. And that is the our intention for having the physical round. And you can also able to connect with your mentors over there physically, and we can able to support you in much better way. Compulsory to use a seedling planter or use a chisel plow. So this is no manual intervention is allowed. So all the things that we have mentioned in the rule book for the specific operation that need to be done automatically. So no manual intervention is will be allowed for there. One question, will we get to know about what is the exact structure of the planter? So, can you elaborate your question, Vedant? What you mean by exact structure of the planter? Means you want to know about the operations, what we expect from the planter, or anything uh, other than that?
The question is for physical session.
Uh, yeah, that we have covered. There is one
Okay.
question here from the Vedant that, hey, what is the exact structure of the planter?
It's Vedant, if it is related to physical session, exact structure you will not get to know, but yes, planter or transplanter. This is transplanter, right, Vedant? You're talking about like the machine which we need to develop. Okay, yeah. So you will not get the exact structure, but you will get to know about the like placement of different component, and then how you want to design your frame, where you will place different subsystems. So that input you can get from there, along with, like Mayuri mentioned, we will have tractor and implement, which will help you to understand the critical parameters while designing the tractor pulled implement.
So you students have the questions like you can use this mechanism for planting, this mechanism for the digging, and there will be the multiple ideas within you, and also there will be the also all the mechanisms you also need to do the synchronization, how you are going to synchronize that. So in this session you can bring up whatever ideas you have, and the mentors and we will guide to the separate team. So what are your question and how you can proceed ahead, so you can at least in the end of the session you will have the clarity on that. Hope I am able to answer the Vedant your question. Shrikant, what is the date of the offline meet? It is planned on the 11th, next week, Saturday, 11th October. The team, is there any handbook available for the calculation? So no specifically handbook is made for any calculations. But if you have any doubts regarding that, we can address that in the physical session. It is mandatory for use IoT based mechanism. No, it is not mandatory. You are implement at basically perform all the basic operations that we are mentioned. So that is the primary requirement. Whatever the extra automation you are doing, that will be the secondary part. Any more question, teams? We have last 10 minutes remaining, so utilize this time.
The question is, design is same as previous design. So, like, if design is same, this time, like, the major change is 2 row to 1 row. So only 1 row should be active. Along with that, you will have specific slides in the upcoming template, which is for the qualifying round, where you need to show what is the like change from last year to this year with the reason, like if it may be on some subsystem. So you can say like there is improvement on some design, which will help to improve the efficiency or synchronization. So that is something which we expect from the old team, and then judges will also consider this for the evaluation. Jayanta, is that the question? Okay, thank you. So we have 8 more minutes. So I will request if you have any question in mind, it may be okay. So we have question from Kesher that is on prices.
So there are other prizes like best prototype design, like POC round we have. So what is the your prototype? How precise it is? How it is? What innovation you are bringing under that? There will be another innovation. Who is the best? Have innovative design. So there will be one round based on that. Then sales and marketing, you need to pitch your design, like you are selling that design to the customer. So whichever the best pitch will be there from the among all the teams. So that criteria will be there, and accordingly we will give the prices. So there will be also there is a new team and who will be the who have done the first best considering their first participation. So we will also have that.
Yeah, but these all are like regarding prizes and certificates, this all rights are with OC. They can decide based on the performance and then the requirement of the competition. So I will request like they are all based on the OC decision.
So you have all the templates and other things will be provided. So do your best, and for the any round, Any more questions specific for any specific round if you have, ask us. And as I said, from the question of the Kesher, so for the scoring, as you have also almost gone through the rule book, and there will be scoring is considered from the day phase 1, and all things have the scores. So be disciplined and consider, because those marks will also help you in winning the final round, not only the field evaluation. So be very good at from the starting what you are doing and how you are doing that, and also these also help you in going ahead in the final round only. Whatever the milestone we have decided, whatever the POC round, this is only to help you in the final round.
I think, Pooja, there is one question from Team Karnik. Farmer along with us who will come with will be there in the competition or not? Farmer like who is getting registered with the team.
So I think so mostly the use of the farmer in the team is to benchmark your design from the starting point of view if you don't have any input. So we don't feel any need to bring the farmer to the final round. So only the team members and guides can come there. Pretty award. So whatever the awards other than the first 3 that we are going to give, it's not fixed yet, and once we will fix it, we will inform you before the time and what are the expectation from those specific awards.
Yeah. So award categories and all that things will be shared based on the decision which OC will take. So on that side, we can discuss at that time.
Any more questions?
Yeah. So I think we have 3 minutes more. Any last question we have from the team, we'll be happy to answer that. And then I will request like this is session we have planned for you only. Write down the questions, any query which you have regarding the competition, and then support you need. We will take all the feedbacks from here. We'll try to answer in the session. If not, we will come back to you with the appropriate answer, and then help you with the support which you will need in any phase or any milestone. So thank you for joining.
And we will have this session bi-weekly. So please bring before coming to session, please bring up the question so we can support you better.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you everyone for joining and providing this time. We'll meet with next tech session, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Good evening, ma'am.
काय Tifan?
Ma'am,